Hello and welcome. If you have joined me before, welcome back. And if you're new here, thanks for joining me. If you don't know who I am CL and I am the owner and lead developer at Cats and Lillipad Studios. I am also your streamer for today, Coco Lou Covers. And as a developer, I make my own games, and games are obviously very important to me. So I'm working on The In-Between, Moonflower, and Heart Agency. And I also happen to be the audio engineer for this game right here that we're playing today. So we're continuing A Date with Death today. We are on day 5. I don't think we'll get to day 7, but I guess it depends on how long my brain holds out being able to stream. So let's get into it. Let me actually stream. I have a stream deck that I almost never use because I forget about it. My bard actually has different she has different expressions that I always forget to press the buttons for. I like her starry one, that's so cute. Surprise. Usually I just stick to neutral because as I react, I forget that I have to press a button to react with me. One day I'd love to be able to do a VTuber that will follow my actual face, but for now I love my little PNG, and she works for me. So, after that distraction, where were we? So I believe someone's about to start the washing machine, which backs onto my wall. So that could be fun. Okay. On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Is the game audio not picking up? Oh, that's annoying. I don't think it is. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yup. Wait, yup, as in it's not picking up? Because it's not showing on my little thing here. God damn it. I am here. Every time I see it, I think of All Might. Yep, it's not okay. It is now? Okay, cool. Sometimes, I don't know, I'm using OBS has a new like audio component to its game capture, but sometimes it seems like it doesn't want to actually pick it up. So I'm adding in a secondary one. Cool. See, something always goes wrong with my streams. Something always goes wrong. Too loud? Okay. How is it now? Let me turn my audio interface up a little bit. Is it okay now? Okay, cool. Thank you. Instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave, just in time for the building to erupt into flames. Oh dear. Okay, he's trying to set you on fire now? That's a bit rude. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the front door when they left. Whoops. God damn it, Steve. They're amazed you got out unscathed, and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. What the... Just... Surely they would assume you did it. No? Steve. Still, you'll let go, and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. The Grim is still after your soul. At least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Cat boy. Have I been forgetting to water my plant? Your plant has sprouted some buds. You almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute. You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. You know... Check on Catboy. Catboy is sleeping on your bed for the moment. Catboy does nothing but sleep on my bed. You sit down next to him and think back on your history with pets. Catboy was your first pet. Your first pet was a cat named Cleo. Your first pet was a dog named Oreo. Your first pets were hermit crabs. I've never had a hermit crab. Catboy? Yes, my pet's name is Catboy, and my MC's name is Bob McGee. And I regret everything, but it is the devs' fault. They told me. They told me to do it. Actually, they didn't. They told me a name and I threatened I'd use it, and I did. Catboy was your first pet. Let's go with... Catboy was your first pet. You didn't have any other pets growing up, but that didn't bother you. You smile down at Catboy. You're very happy to have him in your life. Everyone's lives are better with Catboy. Earlier today, Catboy was looking a little ill. Oh no. No. But has totally perked up after spending a little time around you. I know where you live, developers. If you hurt that cat... I'm gonna come and steal yours. I love you. Strange. It's okay. I can threaten them. They're my best friends. Oh, what? I could do something else with them, couldn't I? Take a photo of Catboy. You quickly snap a picture of Catboy. You probably have hundreds. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. His fur is looking especially soft today. This is what happens when you make me name things. I end up with things like Catboy and Bob McGee. Naming is absolutely the worst part of creation to me. I'm incredibly bad at naming things. When I'm like going through making new characters for a game, I have like 3 or 4 like baby name websites open, and like I do like the kind of random generators to just to try and find something that kind of sounds okay, or I pick a character that I like and then kind of go look for things that kind of adjacent to it. Like, hey, is that? I can't zoom into it, but that door handle, or maybe it's a lock. Could be a lock. Let's see what the other neighbor's doing. Anything? Yeah, like when I was naming Solace for the in-between, I wanted something that was like sun related, and it wasn't until later that I remembered the egghead from Dragon Age. Okay. You hear steps. You hear footsteps from the hallway. Angel's a nice name, though. Now it reminds me of Angel Dust. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Of course we're gonna eavesdrop on them. Putting your ear to the door, you hear... Putting your ear to the door, you hear a knock at the apartment next to yours. There's a pause. 10 seconds goes by, then 30. Then it's been a minute before you even realize it. No one answers the door. You hear a sigh in the hallway beyond. Are you in there? A deep voice starts, but it's much quieter than usual. Sorry for taking off like that last night, and for not answering your texts. That voice, which you've come to know as calm and composed, sounds strained, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, the voice continues, but I needed some time alone. I realized I haven't been clicking on some things. Like, I haven't been looking at like the browser in the computer, and I can't remember if I've skipped anything with the neighbors. But I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind, and I didn't want to burden you with it. I've never been very good at talking to you about things. Not that you'd know that. The hallway falls silent for a moment, broken only by the sound of distant traffic. I've been keeping something from you, something I didn't want to share, but that's never gone well for either of us. So, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me and I'll tell you everything. When you're ready, if you want to. Hi, thanks for the follow. I keep forgetting my own alerts, and then something goes off in my ear and I'm like, what was that? When you're ready, and only if you want to. Silence again. You keep listening quietly, but that door never opens. Allah. And then the same voice rises for the final time. I really want to change. Hi, hi. I really want to get things right, just this once. Footsteps. They're slow and heavy. You can almost feel the weight of their emotion in each step. And then all is quiet. Oh, the neighbors are having some drama. Should look at pretty boy. Hello. Oh, you can't see his... Wait, just let me... Just... Oh, I didn't change that. I keep forgetting that I write the name in that thing. That's not right. That is not right at all. I'm not very good at streaming. Let's look at him. Isn't he pretty? I give him cat ears. Cat boy. Okay. Oh, do I have to? Yeah, okay, there we go. We are definitely not playing Disco Elysium at the moment, though I have been, and it is quite fun. Let's see, what's in the bookshelf? Pick a new book to read. Affirmations. Oh, can you hear the vacuum cleaner? You are made of love. No amount of fear can dissolve that. No pain destroy it. No hatred diminish it. No anguish drown it. No loneliness replace it. You are kind and caring and deserve happiness. You are love. You are capable of change, of growth. You deserve the life you desire. You are not your mistakes or failures, and you are greater than the sum of your experiences. If you do not already know it, I hope you can come to love yourself, because you are everything. You are love. Is she vacuuming the tiles? Can you hear the vacuum cleaner? It's like... And I think she's vacuuming the tiles in the laundry. Your laptop. Check your computer. Ooh, Emily. I still have one route to do on this. That's not what I wanted to do. What else can I do? Eventually I might go back and play the rest the rest of the Divine Speaker on What was I just completely lost my thought. Yeah, eventually I might go back and play the Divine Speaker on stream or recording. It has some naughty bits that aren't appropriate for stream, but we'll see. I spent a very long time with that game, and I think it might drive me insane if I tried to stream it as well. Internet. I haven't been looking at the internet. What have I missed? We're on day 5 now. Do you really need a test for this? No. Do you really need... No, your computer is on strike today. Just kidding. It's on, obviously. On? Yes. Off? No. Did you really need to test? Did you really need to test for this? Yes. Try turning it on and off again. Ask again tomorrow. If you're reading this, one of a day. Also, yes. I'm being sassed. What is going on? I had a vision and it's telling me yes. Ask again tomorrow. Okay, okay. Now. Patreon. If you are not a patron, you should do that. You should also check out mine as well. Cats on a Lily Pad Studios. We're deep in development of several games and we have a lot of things every month to look at. I just posted a new song and a new CG and we have our exclusive illustrations coming up soon. So savage. I think I missed the Only Reapers one. Which is very funny. Oh, my little drawing of Steve. I cannot draw. In case you were wondering. That's about as good as my... Oh, I could just delete it, couldn't I? Instead of... Yes, let's wipe that clean. Games. Okay. Time to bother the baby girl. Yes, enter. Steve, talk to me. Oh. Immediately. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. And that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. What does that mean? It is... Is he doing like this, like he's sitting at his desk with like a compatibility test? It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. Okay, that implies that there's a favorite immortal color. What are the season in which you favor the most. What is your family status? Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Grim, you are weird. Left or right side of the bed? He's definitely doing a compatibility test. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, the problem cannot be me. God damn it! I'm already... Oh, I hate it when he calls me Bob. It's so funny. Look, it's me. Cat Lounge VT. Woohoo! Follow me on YouTube. Bob, I request your presence. We're just watching him sweat. Oh, okay. Wall of text. Desperate for my attention, are we? Oh, did you miss me? Someone's interested in me. Oh, Slug Deer. God, I love Slug Deer. Don't touch my mortal. You're mortal, huh? Oh, did you miss me? All the options are so good, it gives me like choice paralysis. Oh, did you miss me? I do really like all the DLC options, but I know if I keep picking them, I'm definitely going to get the DLC, and I kind of want to just kind of see where it takes me. Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. Oh. I'm gonna smack him. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Nyeh. Just answered the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color. Type in your favorite color. Oh, that's not purple. Is that how you spell purple? As soon as I have to do anything, I just completely forget how to do it. Like if you ask me a question, I could know the subject like back of my hand, like not even have to think about it, and suddenly brain empty. Brain cells make nothing but static noise. Purple. Probably purple then. Okay, purple. Got it. A fine color. What season? Which season? Fall. What is this fall? The American terms have gotten to the Australian developers. I'm filing a complaint. Autumn is my favorite. Not too hot, not too cold. And this is actually 2. We don't really have autumn here though. Like it kind of goes in like, you know, high 30s to like high 20s to like, you know, winter. I never get that like just nice temperatures. It's either hot or it's cold. What's that? Hi, thank you for following. And the ground looks very pretty with all the leaves, and I also didn't get that. That makes me sad. I would love to do like a Halloween one year in the US, because I think that would just be so much fun. The weather, the Halloween of it, like we don't really do Halloween here either, which is so sad. It looks so cool over there. You like a season most because of the leaves? Hey, the leaves are pretty. Yeah, I guess so. It's a comfortable season. Spooky season. I really want to make a Halloween game one day. Warm jumpers, hot chocolate, and books. Pretty colors everywhere I look. Definitely the first one. Definitely. You feel me? He's gonna be confused by that. Feel you? No, I can't say I do. Why? Do you want to? I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. If you're a patron on a certain tiers is the word I was looking for, you can get access to the beta, the new day 6 for the DLC, and there's some spicy options in there that look quite hilarious. Also, if you have backed on the Kickstarter for beta access, you will get that in a few weeks. But it's definitely worth it. It's gonna be I love love, love, love the writing from 2.5 Studios. Gabby and Emma they are everything I want to be in a writer. I aspire to be as funny and as heartbreaking as they are. I wouldn't mind. You'd have to ask very nicely. I don't usually like touching much, but with you, I've thought about it a little. See, I can't help but bully him. You'd have to ask very nicely. You want my touch? The feel of my skin on yours? Yeah. I crave it. The touch of death. I wouldn't mind it. That's a bit... it's a bit shady. If you were here right now, I'd ask you to... Okay. What do you think, chat? What do you think? I want to see what he's gonna do with this deal. See, I do like that touch of death. I wouldn't mind it. Touch of death. Well, if you were right there, I mean, oh, what am I saying? What's wrong with me today? I am actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like at all. Are you feeling okay? Is he still in her head? Like, in fact, I quite like it. I can't remember what the details of him being in our head was, whether he can feel what we feel, hear thoughts, or what the actual scope of it was. I have a pigeon brain. As soon as something disappears from my immediate view, it doesn't exist anymore. Very, very bad object permanence. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. Hello, love. Wow, you're really wooing me right now. Flirt away, Grim. You're really wooing me. Anyways, my questions. Yeah, get back to his compatibility test. What about family? You want to meet the in-laws, Grim? Want to meet my family, do you? I really don't like talking about my family. I don't mind if you ask questions about them. Now I know that this option is one route trigger, but I think it would be a funny thing to ask him about. Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? We are not married. Should we get married then? Or have I just... I might have just... Okay, I think I might have had us towards the wedding ending. Right now? That's a little... He's not saying no. That's a little short notice. Fine, fine. He's not saying no. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Of course I do. I see them pretty often. We're close. Sadly, I don't see them that much these days. I see them pretty often. We don't live too far apart. Some of them live in this same building. Kind of hard not to see them, actually. She says as the vacuum's going off right next to her. That sounds exhausting. You don't like living with your family? I like to have my own personal space. I have never shared it. That's fair. I was thinking about moving at some point. I'd be too scared to live completely alone. I'm so used to having people around me. So if I ever moved out, it would have to be with someone else. You are scared to be alone? Everyone is scared of something. It's just one of those things you can't control. I see. Maybe you could just move in with me, huh? Me? Why? If I ever get lonely, I won't ever get lonely if I'm with you. Sounds like a dream come true, that's why. Because then I can wake up and tease you in person. Every day. For the rest of forever. That is an extremely long time. This is extremely terrifying. Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of those things. How would you know if you don't? Oh! I didn't see the option before I asked that. Unless there's someone there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You stole all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my space. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that is a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. Oh, hang on. Okay. My dad just walked in. So hopefully I got that microphone off in time. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got my mum and dad. I've got two mums, actually. We've got two dads. All the siblings raised me, actually. My dad raised me by himself. My mum raised me alone. I've got a mum and a dad. And they raised me together. Apparently it was love at first sight for them. Apparently they were like academic rivals or something. I like that one. couple of incredibly smart yet stupid geniuses. Sounds like something from one of your human stories. Of course, I'm a human. Oh, Grimmy. What exactly have you been reading? Saucy enemies to lovers books? What? I feel like this is the kind of thing you only know about if you read them. Well, I do not. You, on the other hand, obviously do. Oh, of course I do. I make them, in fact. Can you blame me? It's harmless fun, really. Yeah, sure it is. I could read you one if you wanted. I've been told I have a good voice for audiobooks. I wish. That would be so fun. I mean, they're exhausting, but they would be so fun. You want to read smut to me? Oh no, how does he know about the word smut? Who taught you that? I'll pick out an extra saucy scene and we can see if you blush. I'm not some mortal who was flustered by something as simple as words. If anyone will become flustered, it would be you. So, maybe you should read it to me. Oh, he wants to hear us read him smut. It's fanfic. I'm suddenly very interested. Whoa, a sudden confidence is making me nervous. Maybe it's a bad idea after all. Seeing you shy, it gives me an interesting feeling. Perhaps I will invest in one of these books myself. Got him. Wow, what a flirt. I can't wait to see which one you pick. I will do some research. Oh no. You really don't have to do that. I can give you some recommendations. Grim, I think I might die if you do that. How about we stick to me doing the reading? I feel like we could get an interesting response from I think I might die. He is trying to kill us after all. Give you some recommendations. What do we think? I think I might die if you do that. I feel like I've just learned a lot about you. How about we go back to talking about family, huh? Fine. Do you have any siblings? Nope. Just me. I would have liked some. I've never been bothered by it. I never had to deal with siblings taking my stuff, so that's nice. I've always felt pretty independent. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? Just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of Shay. It's true. I do not like to share. And sometimes you're kind of demanding. Aww. I take what I want when I want it. Ooh, tough guy. Yes, exactly. It is my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way, yeah? What's next? What was next? I don't remember. I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. Like, assassinated or taken to a spa date? I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with this information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else, nothing whatsoever. So he's just gonna... He's gonna make some ghosts. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me, immediately. It's even funnier when you look at his little profile picture. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. It's true, I would. You should do as you are told. Nah. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Yeah, it's fun though. Grimmy, you really are troublesome. I'm waiting, mortal. Well, I keep waiting then. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There might be. There's no one like that in my life, Grimmy. There is someone, but he... Oh. Suddenly thinking about the Jeremy joke. But he isn't mortal. What? What do you mean? You have been in contact with someone immortal? Is it another Grim Reaper? They will have hell to pay for touching my quarry. Yes, they're a Grim Reaper. Sorry for not bringing it up before. Sorry, what to fuck with? This is unacceptable. How dare someone else come in and what? Get in the way of my work. This is sounding less and less work-related, Grim. Steve, fess up. Anyway, I think you'd like him. He's funny, handsome, and incredibly stupid, but I like his stupidity. I do like my fictional men very stupid. He sounds absolutely awful. Why would you spend time around him? I do not understand. Well, yeah. He's you. Got him. Me? I do not count as someone who tickles your fancy. I keep telling you I like you. Yeah, you do. I just love the smiley face. But why? Do you hate living that badly? Maybe I do. Not really. You're just fun to be around. I enjoy your company. I enjoy your company. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so... What? So what? Just... How could someone not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes. I do not understand. You're... Well... Never mind. No. What were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Yes. Bob is, in fact, very sexy. Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? Wow. No, you didn't. No. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. Oh. Oh. Well, you're not ugly. It's true. It's impossible to think that Bob is ugly. I actually have a little bit of hair envy for Bob. Bob is, in fact, very sexy. So, surely people have asked to court you. Not at all. Well, yes. Bob is just... he's just having to beat him off. I have dated before, but I turned them down. So I've actually ever dated, if that's what you mean. Bob is a bachelor. You turned them down? He would rather hang out with Catboy. Why? They didn't feel right for me. I just didn't want to be with them. They didn't feel right. I just didn't want to be with them. And it was really as simple as that. So nobody has ever taken you to eat somewhere fancy or bought you nice flowers? That usually requires accepting going on a date, so no. No flowers or fancy meals for me, I'm afraid. Do you like that stuff? Fancy meals or flowers? I don't need fancy, but some cute flowers would be nice. No, don't give me flowers. I will kill them. I am the absolute worst person to give plants. I really like plants. They're pretty. I have what I call a black thumb. The opposite of a green thumb. I touch plants and they die. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. So does that mean you've never dated? Or had a crush on someone? Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings? No. Then, any mortals? He cannot lie. He cannot lie. He can refuse to answer, but he cannot lie. Well, on to the he can avoid the question. On to the final question. Right or left side of the bed? Nuh-uh. You haven't answered yet. If I have to answer, so do you. Nuh-uh. You haven't answered yet. I choose to pass. Left or right side? The left, the right. I'm taking the whole bed. Don't be so greedy, mortal. It's alright. It's alright. You can lay under me. She gonna sit on him. You gonna sit on him. Or on top of me, if you prefer. What? Sorry, I'm a bed hog. It's so shady. We can both lie in the middle and snuggle. Winky. I don't snuggle. Oh, I bet you do. I bet you octopus. I feel like you do. But I suppose to actually sleep, I don't think that I have a side. Left? Noted. Sunshine, you really... Ugh. Anyway. Those are all the questions that I had prepared. So, you're gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine. Answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The way you asked was a little strange. It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine. You just phrased things kind of strangely. Oh, we're picking on his... We're gonna pick on his vocabulary again. Like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. He's been reading self-help books. It was actually kind of cute. It's hilarious if you ask me. You are so obvious sometimes. It's sweet. Obvious. In what way? Obviously really interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. Kinda did. Had a little chat to yourself. Oh, my mistake. I must be remembering wrong, huh? You did. I screenshotted the message to look at later. What do we think? I think the DLC option. A little star. I screenshotted the message. Screenshotted? Screenshot. Huh? Why? Why would you ever need to look at that? Look at them again. Honestly? At first, it was because I thought it was kind of funny. So I kept them for a laugh. I did not intend to amuse you. I was being quite serious. I know you were. And that made it even funnier. I love bullying this man. Oh, how pleased I am to amuse you. I will live forever with this tattooed onto my soul. Good, you do that. May they forever sing melodies about how I, the greatest Grim Reaper around, was able to amuse a mortal guy. I have truly broken out of the shell that defines us Reapers. You trying to be funny now too? Since when do Reapers have shells, by the way? They don't. We are not crabs. Are you sure? So you're like one of those ninja tortoises then? There are plenty of animals have with shells, you know. So you're like one of those ninja tortoises then? Which one? Oh, who would he be? Who would he be? Would he be Donatello with his tech? Is Donatello the tech? I think Donnie's the tech. Or... yeah. I had some kind of pillow pet kind of thing of Donatello years ago. I might still have it somewhere. Excuse me? Do I look like a ninja to you? Okay, so he's not upset about the tortoise, he's upset about the ninja? Your outfit does kind of give I'm a ninja vibes. Not at all. Ninjas are kind of cool and you're... Oh, the shade. He's gonna be offended, so offended by either of these options. Do we say he's not cool, or do we say he looks like a ninja? Hello, live. I think telling me. Okay, ninjas are cool, and you're. I feel insulted right now. Wow. Though I gotta say, your scythe is a little cooler than little ninja daggers. That's right. I am cooler than a ninja. Stupid ninjas. They could never do what I do with those puny little knives. Do you think there are songs about ninjas? I think there are probably songs about most things. But not about you, it seems. Maybe the ninjas do have one up on you. Wow! Actually, there will be a song about Steve. And you should totally follow his voice actor if you do not already, which you probably do. And if you're in the server, you might have seen a little preview that he shared about something that he is working on. And it is super cool. I'm so excited to hear the final version of it. Should I look for someone to make a pity song about you? No. If there were ever songs sung about me, I would have to resort to drastic measures to silence them. After all, being a Reaper is a secret. If they knew of my deeds, they would need to be taken care of. Wow, that's a little extreme. It would be an appropriate response. Not sure about appropriate. I really do think some kind of theme song would help your image, though. Let's find someone to sing it. Oh. Startled me. Yes or yes? I always pick the top one, so let's... You wouldn't dare. Wouldn't I? Hello to you as well, Grimmy. Wow, someone missed me. You called so suddenly. And I definitely would. You wouldn't. You were just being dramatic, as per usual. That's funny, coming from you. Maybe I should look for composers right now. Oh, stop giving me that look. And what his little pout? Oh, pinch his cheeks. And what look with that? And what look is that exactly? The I think I'm so menacing look. Well, that's what you think it is. It's more like a please bully me look. Please treat me gently look. Please bully me. What in the nine hells are you talking about? Why would I ever want someone to bully me? Oh, please enlighten. I like it when you say please. Why? I like it when he blushes. He's leaning even further into the bullying thing. It's cute. Coming from you. Please, sunshine, bully me. Boss me around, pretty please. Tell me what to do. I'll be a good reaper for you. Please, sunshine, bully me. You ought to win an award for the most blabbering mouth mortal. You talk and talk and talk and it's all nonsense. It's nearly impressive. Instead, you're just an idiot. Takes one to know one. Ah, yes, the children's insult. I have certainly been got. I don't need bossing around or bullying anyway. I am a creature that was born to be in charge. You ought to know your place, mortal. Nope, I stand by what I said. I wouldn't actually mind if it were you in charge of me. No, I just... I'm sure that is a good line, but... Nope, I stand by what I said. You are only setting yourself up for disappointment. Oh, I really don't think I am. You'll be surprised when I send you a file with people singing a merry little tune about you. You will not be doing that. I can't wait to see your reaction. We can listen to it for the first time together. Your very own theme song, Grim. I bet you can't wait. Remind me again why I haven't taken your soul yet. 'Cause you can't. 'Cause you can't. You just can't bring yourself to part with me, obviously. If I were gone, whatever would you do with your days? I could get back to more pressing work and become more respected in my position. How dull. That's so boring. Wow, you're a really exciting guy, huh? That's so boring. It is beneficial to have a good work ethic. It's also good to have downtime to relax. And you think I'm relaxed while I'm talking to you? No, I think you're extremely stressed and embarrassed. Maybe. You are looking kind of flushed. Or maybe that's a different feeling, I have no clue what you're talking about. You should learn to keep your mouth shut. He's so rude. I was wondering something. When exactly do you plan to take my soul, Mr. Weeper? I'll take it when the time is right. What's he said? There's nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days, and then your soul is mine, remember? I do not struggle. Oh, you struggle. Why, boy. That will not be happening. Oh. I'm still looking forward to our soul baby, by the way. You're I love that that keeps coming up. You're still going on about that? Hell yeah. That's not a thing. It will never be a thing. It isn't happening. We're gonna make it happen. It's already been decided. We're gonna make it happen. No! Yes, 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 yes. Say yes as many times as you want. It's still not happening. I'll cherish it and raise it well. I think I'm going to cry. Well, you haven't taken my soul yet. So, I may as well mentally prepare myself for the baby. You better help. He doesn't get the job done, and he's up for child support. You're a grumpy thing, but I know you'll be a good soul father. If you stopped talking, you would improve as a person tenfold. That is enough meaningless chatter. Where's Azrael? Bring him back. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you? Looking at you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. What does he want? Wait. Where's my bard? Where is she? You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly though. I don't. Very wrinkly. I thought I had a happy, but I don't have it on my little screen here. Rip. It's very wrinkly though. Why do you want to know? Someone's being nosy. Aw, you care about me enough to ask about my day? Don't make assumptions. Grim wants to know about my day. Grim's got a little crush. You were just utterly ridiculous. Just answer the question. So demanding. Such a bossy boy. Alright, Mr. Insistent. Such a bossy boy. Well... Before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? Your nearly 50 questions, I was... Well, not doing much actually. Hanging around my apartment. Catboy was acting a little strange earlier. I thought he might be getting sick. But he perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to be spending my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'll just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? I'm gonna hit the town and party! Maybe I'll go for a walk or something? Honestly, I think I'll just stay home. Perfect. That little grin. Can you... Oh yeah, I've got my mouse. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim? Do you think I sleep in this? Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Honestly, yeah. Can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. Show. They are black and very comfortable. Of course they're black. But they could have been pink with little duckies on them. That's an option. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I just want to imagine you in them. I bet it'd be funny. You would look cute in pajamas. It's short-sleeved shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? Oh, the Grim Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. Same as you, actually. Long sleeve all the way. Wait. Are we about to tell him that we sleep nude in that last one? Or just sleep in whatever we were wearing? Or, I guess, just tracksuit or whatever. I want to see his reaction to this last one. I don't sleep in any pajamas. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. Yeah, So, you won't go anywhere tonight? Good. This works for me. Oh no, I missed that. Oh no, what was that text? No! I missed a text, that's sad. What the? Did it disconnect? Oi, Grim, what's going on? No goodbyes today, Grim? Oi! Come back. What did that last text say? Did you accidentally hang up? No, he definitely did not. It was no accident. Oh. Just hold on a minute. Or a bit longer than that, maybe. Just wait. What exactly am I waiting for? Just wait. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang on until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Catboy and check the moisture of your sprout. Gotta water your sprouts. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back at your bed. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now, and there's still nothing. Disappointed, you turn away when you see an incoming call. Accept. Welcome back. Look up. Call ended. Okay. Okay. You look up from your computer, out towards the night sky. On the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. Ugh. What the hell? Ah. Oh great! Now I'm seeing things! Why are you still there even after I rub my eyes? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? It's Steve! Don't call me that to my face. No, you're right, it's Steve. Your name is Steve. We should have called you that, I'm so sorry. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. It's Casper. That's my real name. Ooh. Casper. Hello, sunshine. Look at that face. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A real pretty one. A very cute one. One that is kind of sexy. Will he fall out of the sky if he gets too embarrassed? one that is kind of sexy. I'm far from a ghost, Bob. Oh, Bob. Bob, why? Are you sure? Certain. So you'll admit to being sexy then? That much is obvious. I am lovely to look at after all. I hate you so much. Perhaps not as lovely to look at as you, though. Oh. Which you shouldn't know, to be truthful. Because as you well know, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. Nope, not flustered one bit. It's just real warm in here. I just didn't expect the compliment. It's just real warm in here. Literal sauna. So hot tonight. Yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you. Why is he so confident in real life? There's no need to be shy. Anyway, you are lovely. There was nothing to be shy about. Just stop talking for a minute. Staring too much. Just stop talking for a minute. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim! Casper. Casper then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? I am neither sitting nor standing. As you can see, I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations. Would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the heck? That doesn't make sense. What the hell? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I didn't expect today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground? Wait, can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? I don't know, would you be? No, yes, absolutely. I've cast a glamour. He can do magic as well. Okay, silly me, of course. Obviously you've cast a glamour. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't going to see a mysterious man floating outside my window? If they look, they'd simply see a raven. Raven, of course. Why not something a little more cute? Should have picked a bat. Why a bat? Oh, it's dark? Good camouflage? Well, that's true. But it's leaning a little too vampire-y. Ah, yes. Wouldn't want to be mistaken for a vampire. Exactly. But I do need to know, yes. How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it? My soul, that is. Had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. No, you aren't? Oh no, we're a lost boy. Are you sure you can't lie? This is like Peter Pan, isn't it? You've come to whisk me away. We'll fly through the night, fall deeply in love, then part sadly. That depends. On what? Do you want to be whisked away? I wouldn't say no. How often do you get to fly around the night sky? But I'm guessing that isn't what you're here for. Don't tempt me. There is something else I'm here for today. You see, sunshine. I have something, something here with me, hidden. Something to give you. Here. Flowers? What? Why? For me? No. For the cat. Yeah. They're for Catboy. Is there anyone else here now? Yes, you, stupid model. You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper. Yes, mortal. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Not suspicious. You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Will you stay out there? Are you inviting me in? I promise to try and be good. Where has this confidence come from? I feel like that could be a little dangerous. Then please, come in. What if I don't want you to be good? Then I won't have to pretend now, will I? I'm sure the two of us can find something interesting to do. You really are a flirt tonight, aren't you? We cannot open the window. Open the window fully. Don't open the window. Okay. Do we let him in? Or do we do the funny thing and not open the window? I need a gremlin expression. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. I guess we'll open the window. I guess I'll let him in. Nothing separating us now, mortal. Seems that way. I quite like it that way. Coming in, little Reaper. You wish I was, don't you? Well, I opened the window for a reason. Are you too scared to come in, Casper? Today I'm just here to give you these. Maybe next time I'll take you up on that offer. Oh, he's chickening out? As truly tempting as it is, I fear it may lead to regrets from both of us. Next time, well, we'll see. With us, I fear anything could end up happening, my little human. Here you go, Bob. Bob. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be... Hey, hands can absolutely be pretty. I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. Then I'd say your hands are also very, nice. There we go. How could you not be attracted to Bob? Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? What's that you're whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then? Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No? You can just hand yours over now if you want. Better get back to work before you get into trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours? Since right now. 2 more days and your soul is mine anyway. Since the moment we met. 2 more days and your soul is mine. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper. Bob. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to... Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. That's a weird threat. That's a very weird threat. Okay. We have... Bob's the best. He can fix so much. We have reached day 6. We are almost to the end. 2 more days left. You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around the house. Mostly you hung out around home. It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day, you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires, or collapsing elevators, or brakes cut on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. See, pick a new book to read. I'm excited for what people will like. Oh no, it's no time. I'm excited for what people will add to this. One of the Kickstarter tiers was to be able to add to the shelf. So I think that'll be really cool to see what people have come up with for that. Dear Diaries, today I found a huge bug. It's so cool. It had wings and legs, but no arms. Or maybe they were all arms and it had no legs. I don't know. What I do know is that it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, something wicked cool happened at school. I was climbing this tree We call it the tree, by the way, but I didn't know that that's its actual name, but I don't know, I haven't asked. And I was really high up, and I fell. I fell so far, I thought I was going to die. And I got in so much trouble. Oh gosh. Ruffle Lameo. The teachers kept saying I could have broken my leg or bat on my back or something, and I was lucky that I just got a scratch. What my teachers don't know is that I am totally indestructible. Nothing can kill me. Anyways, that's all that's been happening. I gotta go play now. Bye! Bob. That was my attempt at a kid voice. This is why I am not a voice actor. Catboy? Check on Catboy. Catboy seems to be doing well today. You sit down in the bed next to him and think towards the future. If you ever manage to afford a house with the market looking like it is, you would like to get a dog. A bird would be nice. You want more cats. Probably don't want any more pets. More cats. What's better than one cat? 2 or 3? I want ragdoll cats so badly. Bob says thank you. I want raggies. For now, you enjoy Catboy's company immensely. You hope that, Grim Reaper and strange soul notwithstanding, you have more fun times ahead of you together. If he takes your soul, he's gonna have to look after Catboy for you. Like, you can't abandon that. The little buds on your plant seem to be doing well. You can't believe how healthy it is. Have the neighbors been pulling any shenanigans today? You have such great timing, like you always manage to be listening to them just as things happen. You hear footsteps from the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Eavesdrop on them. You hear sniffling coming from the hallway. Then the sound of someone sliding down to the floor. You imagine someone is currently leaning against the doorway of their apartment. You hear a fumbling, the sound of someone digging through their bag, searching for something. Then a sigh. A ringing. Sound of someone who desperately seeks another. And then, finally, a voice. Mum, are you there? Can we talk right now? A light and airy voice starts. No, I'm fine. No, I wasn't crying. I just wanted to talk for a bit, if that's okay. Another sniffle. Nothing happened, really. I'm just confused and I've lost my keys, but I'll worry about that in a minute. There's silence for a minute. You imagine their mother is currently fretting, trying to console their child, despite not knowing what's wrong. Have you ever liked someone so much that it's made you terrified? I really like them, Mum. I've only known them for like a week, but I feel like it's been so much longer. And I'm scared. There's a vulnerability in that voice. Immense vulnerability. Their voice is like a plea to something they cannot see. Like a wish upon a star. I want to understand them. I want things to work, but I'm scared I will make things worse. I'm scared that neither of us are what we expected of each other. The fear of living up to Expectations, the fear of misunderstandings, such human emotions. I know, Mum, I know I should talk to them, but it's so much. It's like there's this weight, this secret between us, and I don't know how to bridge the gap. I think I heard them say something last night, something important, but they didn't open up completely, and now I'm torn between wanting to know and being afraid of what I might discover. An internal struggle, a deep desire. But, Mum, I can't stay away. I've never believed in fate, but this is... I need some guidance. What do I do? Silence again. You imagine their mother is speaking words of wisdom, filled with kindness, worry, and love. Speaking words of wisdom. Okay. I'll go talk to them tomorrow and make a decision. Thank you, Mum. I love you. The sound of the call ending reaches you even beyond the hallway, and then there's silence. You hope they find their keys. Laptop. Check your computer. Gallery. Oh yes. I thought there was something wrong with that last time, but my brain just can't tell the difference between jacket on and... These are cute. If you are an artist, you should totally, and haven't already, you should totally check out the Your Character Here things, because they're super cute. Oh boy. Oh boy. Patreon might have some interesting things. Do I still have the... Yeah, I still have that on. Games... Internet... Oh! Speaking of the Patreon... I didn't miss Only Reapers. Grim, feeling a little catty today. Hashtag kitty cat. Grim, whoops, I seem to have dropped something on the floor. Oh no, don't lift my shirt. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. They gon' get me. Get me for sussy behavior. I really do need a gremlin face. I thought I had happy. I'll need to look at that later. Chat room. Cheaty cheaty chats. The flowers suit you. Keep looking at the flowers. These flowers are beautiful, Grim. I'm gonna keep calling him Grim. I keep Gwim. Ah, I guess I should call you Casper. Call me whatever you wish to. I just want to thank you again. I didn't think you had it in you. You really know how to sweep me off my feet. Yeah, I don't think you can do emojis in chat. unless you've got certain, it's a channel, has certain, I guess, ranks. I have nothing on either YouTube or Twitch. I'm a little baby account. They're really pretty. Good. I'm glad to see they are appreciated. The struggle was worth it. The struggle? Okay, now I'm starting to worry. You don't have any florists near you? These aren't from a florist. Oh, okay. And no, there are no florists here. Then where are they from? Did you grow them yourself? Where are they from? The yard of some other mortal. For such a frail woman, she gave quite a chase. Graham's stealing from... Grand Theft Grandma. You stole these from an old lady? Absolutely fantastic. Both of these options are really good. Oh. He's totally from an old lady? Well, I never said she was old. But yes, she was. Her walking stick packed quite a punch. It is stealing? Is it stealing if they are hanging over the other side of the fence? I'm not sure actually. Maybe? Legally, I think yes. I believe it still is, but... They're also... I guess it depends. Maybe. See? It is definitely a grey area. She had plenty anyway. And they're in much better hands now. I've got something of a green thumb, luckily. I've got a plant by my bed and it's growing nicely. Maybe I've got the magic touch. A magic touch. I feel like you're insinuating something here. I'm talking about a plant. Ah, yes. The plant. I was just talking about you in general. Wowee, Mr. Flirt over here. Your hands were very soft. I could tell, even through my gloves. Soft and warm. Shh, you. Shush me all you want. It is the truth. I feel as though if I reached out, our hands would fit perfectly. Would fit each other's perfectly. Are you trying to tell me something? Ooh. Speaking of hands, I just got a twitch in my knuckle. That's weird. Oh, God, that Moonflower ad. Oh, it's so shady. I'm so excited to add more ads. They're so funny. Help, there's a mermaid in my tub. One day, I hope to finish that game. Perhaps. I will leave that to you to decide. So, I'm just wondering something. Are you feeling okay today? Why wouldn't I be feeling okay? You're just acting very flirtatious. If so, then I am being successful in my endeavor. Well, yes. I wasn't gonna come out and say it, but yeah. Well, yes. I read that flirting is a human custom. A custom? I like this ad too. Die painfully or die stinky. Indeed. To flirt with another is to show them that they are of significance to yourself. Or would like them to be of significance to yourself. So, I'm of significance to you? You are what I hunt most greatly over everything else. I would say that makes you significant. My research into various flirting methods say that anyway. You've researched flirting methods? Of course he has. You're cute. Cute and stupid. I feel touched. Do you like me then, Casper? You're cute. Cute and stupid. It's neither cute nor stupid. It's practical. I'm ensuring the possibility of the best result. That is what I do best. Adapt. To be whatever is needed. And what would be the best result for you? That is something you do not need to know. I mean, it is obviously taking your soul. Weakening your resolve enough to trick you. Sure, all business. Cooking with cat boys. Sign up. If you click on these ads, they will take you to the games. And soon, very soon, well, maybe in like the next couple of months, there will be an extended version of the In-Between demo so that you can see this CG in full. He's such a cute boy. I want to play with his fluffy tail. Mortal, I wish I could say I hated you. You are aggravating. Too bad you can't lie, huh? Shut up. You are too nosy and annoying, and I will think of more things later. And you are surprisingly very soft and cautious. Not words that have ever been used to describe me. The more I get to know you, the less Grim Reaper you seem. Maybe I've shown too much of my true self to you. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I have a true self. I exist for my role. Beyond that, I think you're plenty. I like talking with you and seeing new sides of you. Isn't it refreshing to just be you? You can just be Casper. It's nice, I suppose. You call me flirtatious, but I believe you are the flirty one here. Me? Never. I've been flirting since the start. I see that now. I cannot fault you. I am a catch, after all. I love his little emotes. I hope we get to see more. Doot, doot, doot. Hey. Hey, okay. Put the Moogles away. Why the dooting? That's you tooting your own horn. Wow. Mature. Hey. I didn't say you were wrong. Well, even if you were only flirting with me to get my soul, can't say I mind all that much. Flirt away. What is 07? It's a salute, doofus. Ah, yes. I see that now. I've never seen this salute. Perhaps I shall adapt it. Ah, yes. I've come up with another. Wave. This one is a wave. Truly groundbreaking stuff. By the way, won't you get in trouble? For flirting? Well, that is not allowed, of course. No, for telling me classified information. Enlighten me. What classified information have I shared with you? Casper. Yes. You said your name was highly classified. Not for mortal ears, right? Ah, that. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me Grim in person made me feel cringe. It's because it's not your name. Your name is Steve. Who taught you that word? I am down with the internet lingo, Bob. I know about cringe, pog, riz. Okay, I don't even understand pog. I have even heard more of this baby girl. Please don't say those words ever again. You are saying things like... You saying things like this is just incorrect. Cease. Please don't ever say those words again. Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, Sunshine. But seriously, your name was actually classified? Correct. If anyone comes and asks me, then it is best if you... If anyone comes and asks about me, then it is best if you keep quiet. They're gonna have some sort of like... Reaper mystery shopper? Like... We'd just like to review your recent experience with our Grim Reaper service employee. I doubt anyone will anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right? Right. Anyways, always best to be cautious anyway. Though you aren't the most cautious person. You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer, then fell in love at first sight with his handsome face and charming personality. Haha, you're so funny. Oh no, my guard's so down right now. You are a dork. If I let my guard down, the Reaper will steal me away. I want to call him a dork and see if he knows what a dork actually is. The guard downs right now, and if I let my guard down, the Reaper will steal me away, are both very appealing choices. I am stuck. Ooh. My throat just made a funny noise. If I let my guard down, the Grim Reaper will steal me away. Let's do that one. I'm sure he'd see how troublesome you are and think twice. And then he'd decide he can't be without me anyway. And then he will have to admit to himself how much he likes that. How romantic. Maybe he would give you back because you were too much of a handful for him. I think he likes to be kept on his toes. He'd have to keep me. Don't you think? Well, in this hypothetical situation, I think you'll have to wait and see if he ever comes for you. Hopefully you have learnt some patience, because it might take him a while. Now that we are both here, though, on a much more serious note, I must admit that other than giving you flowers, I had another ulterior motive for my visit. Oh? I knew it. Don't misunderstand, Bob. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had. Alright, what was it then? I was experiencing another bout of soul sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but it was still an awful experience. Again? It's really a common thing for you Reapers, huh? Actually, no. Well, it never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately. Which leads me to an important question. Why? Did you find out why? Let's do this over a call. Wait, is it serious? Are you going to die? Please don't tell me you're dying. Do you have some extra serious soul disease? Please don't tell me you're dying. That's what you're gonna say, I'm not gonna answer. I don't think I'm dying. You don't think? Really inspiring confidence right now. No, listen, I swear, you mortals are so bad at listening. You in particular. We talked about this the other day. Think back on it. Do you remember? Of course I remember. Kinda hard to forget that day. Vaguely, yeah. Kinda hard to forget that day. Tell me about it. Do you remember how I felt the day after my sickness? You were fine. It made no sense. I thought it was just a mere coincidence that after linking our minds, the symptoms disappeared. You jokingly claimed to be healing me with your presence. Oops. Then yesterday. What about it? That morning I was ferrying souls across the live stream, and it was like, hells, if they were to trace this conversation, the two of us may suffer for all eternity. Are you sure you should be telling me this? At least we'd be suffering together. You always look on the bright side of things, don't you? I picked the right flowers for you. Bright like a sunflower. Anyway, this is important. You seem very stressed about this. It's kind of scaring me. And now I feel stressed too. Tell me. Maybe I can help. Then answer the call and we can discuss it. I think it's hysterical that you can't actually reject the call or hang up on him. Damn, I kind of wish the old messages would keep. Hey. Hey. Yo. Don't just hey me, I'm freaking out here. Greetings and all that, but please start talking. Yo. Well, to put it bluntly. Yes. Bluntly is appreciated. I think it's because of you. Yeah, you're definitely causing it. How? Me? What exactly is because of me? The soul sickness I'm experiencing. I've gotten it much more since I've known you. What the? How would I? Maybe you're just too radiant. I knew the nickname Sunshine fits you. You caught me. I'm definitely causing it. Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive. But it's probably just a coincidence. I'm alive! Yes, it is from souls. Yet I've suffered from it regardless. Are you trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I'm not really trying to make you sick. I'm not saying you are the cause of the sickness. But I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it. You're not making much sense right now. What does that mean? So seeing me yesterday made you sick? No, my soul was unbalanced before I came to you. I came to you to see if it would go away. That was my theory. Weird theory. Seems kind of like a reach. But it couldn't have. But it did. Sunshine. It did. What? You didn't do it on purpose then? Do you have any clue what you're doing? Yeah, totally. I don't even know what... I have no idea what you're even saying. What are you talking about? It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak. What? How? How would I even... Do you have a wish, mortal? Feel something so strongly, want for something so badly. There are things I have been wanting for so strongly the last few days. It is infuriating. Ooh, tell me more. The text on the side is so funny. Of course. Occasionally. For things that matter, yes. Of course. You said that your pet was ill yesterday, correct? And now they are fine, yes? Yeah, perfectly normal. What are you getting at exactly? I think you did it then as well. You are giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pet. To your plant. To me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live. I think you are taking the taint away. Or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know. I got an even better look at your soul when I visited you. I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a full soul. I don't have a full soul? So is this going to affect the ferrying of my soul to the afterlife thing? I have never seen a soul that is not full. So I cannot answer your question. But if you were to give it all away... Give it away now. Well, I assume you would just simply cease to be. Would I be forgotten? Just like that and I'm... nothing? I would never forget you. I would never forget. You, our time together. Text message. You are rather unforgettable. I think that fact will cause me more trouble in the future. You think I'm special. So maybe try to be careful. Don't wish too hard is all I'm saying. How do I stop? What if I give it all away? I wouldn't mind. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on now. Let's come. Okay. Direct me. What do you think I should pick? Because I'm pretty sure that this will be a big influence on our on our ending. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm actually quite excited for the bad ending to be voiced though, because I know what our VA can do, and if the text hurts you, then you are never going to recover from that performance. Or, okay, maybe I'm a new class of Reaper. One that doesn't get affected by the taint. Reaper 2.0. Yeah, you can start bowing now. I'm glad you're taking this seriously. Maybe dark humor is how I cope with stuff. Very Reaper-like of me, huh? Some Reapers are not miserable, like me. I don't know. You seem like a make jokes when bad things happen kind of guy. But being serious for a moment. You serious? You know, pull his little tongue. Like when your cat lips and you kind of like gently flick their tongue. Is that possible for you? I can be serious when I want to be, yes. It's challenging for me, but if I try real hard, how can I not give away my entire soul? I don't know. This is not a common thing to happen. In fact, it's so uncommon, I'd say you are the first. Hey, I've always wanted to be a trendsetter. Go me. Fantastic. So you won't even give me a tip? I have no tips to give. This is unprecedented. Just stop wishing and hoping to heal people. And we'll see what happens from there. Keep that magic healing for your pet, perhaps. I know you care deeply about the creature. Of course. Catboy is my #1 priority. Catboys are indeed my #1 priority in life. But I suppose you're pretty high up there. Somehow you're climbing first up my priority ladder, Casper. I bet I am. Go on, tell me. Is it my charm, my looks, my fashion sense? It's your axolotl, actually. I was thinking your dumb personality. I love people I can tease. You. He. By the way, Casper. Have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost? Excuse me? The way you can jump from topic to topic is remarkable. You ought to be studied. I don't do that. It's you. Okay, it's canon. The protag has ADHD. Excuse me? You're excused. So yes or no? I have not heard of it. So I suppose the answer is no. Really? Damn. You kind of have the vibe going for you. A friendly ghost vibe? I am neither of those things. Oh, you really do. I doubt you and I could ever have a quiet moment. I am neither of those things. What, friendly or ghostly? You have your friendly moments. Sometimes. Occasionally. And I'm not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale. Pale people unite. I, for the first time the other day, found a foundation line that actually has 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. And I am quite amazed by that, because that has never happened to me. My shade is usually like the lightest they possibly they make, and it's still a little bit too dark for my skin. Well, I'm certainly not. Well, I'm certain that I'm not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Must you let it run so wild all the time? Absolutely. Definitely. If it annoys you, it makes me want to do it more. I'll try and calm down then, since you asked so nicely. Maybe you should try letting your imagination run wild for a change. If it annoys you, it makes you want to do it more. I'm so torn between that and then... Nah, I gotta go if it annoys you. Of course it does. Your behaviour is certainly odd. I've never met another mortal like you. Does he spend much time talking to the mortals though? Like, does he just come and like, you know, yoink their souls, or does he actually like converse with them? I can't see him conversing with them. I kind of feel like he just kind of like picks them up by the scruff of the necks and like kicks them into some sort of like portal. Not that I've spoken to many mortals, but you get the idea. What can I say? I thoroughly enjoy bullying you. I like seeing you flustered. It makes me happy. Just like that. Yup. Small brains are so easily amused. Thanks! You aren't welcome in the slightest. Do you want to know what I imagine about you with this wild imagination of mine? Oh, poor Casper. He's my blushing little maiden. I am not a maiden, nor am I blushing. You are obviously blind. Sure, you never blush, of course. Bat your eyelashes at him. Stop that. Are you sure you don't want to know? I am intrigued. But you also look rather pleased with yourself right now. That makes me not want to know. Bob has this just shit-eating grin on his face. You're missing out then, little weeper. Have it your way. But you would have liked it. You know, we've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than when we first met. I was never edgy. I am death. There it is. I love it when that happens. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less. I don't believe I've changed all that much. I am the same as always. Nothing has changed. Nope, not my feelings or anything. Not at all. Slightly suspicious, Casper. Maybe it's because we're friends now? Guess Gillespie has a friend. I don't see you as a friend. Oh. Ah, I see. You don't? I was kidding, of course, about us being friends. Totally. Oh. That kind of hurts, you know. Didn't have to say it right to my face. You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward. Fuck. I thought you were more perceptive than this. I have been flirting with you for days. I never noticed. Well, obviously, Yes, and I never noticed. Well, obviously. Else. You like me? Fuck. God, this isn't good. Tell me. If it's true, then I want to hear you say it. Casper. Bob. Then say it. I enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay? I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I have done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I have been a good Reaper. And then my heart tells me to throw it all away. What are you talking about? Keep going. Sunshine, Yes? Is there something you want to say to me, Casper? Obviously. Then go ahead. Tell me how you feel about me. Look me in the eyes and tell me the truth. I didn't expect to feel like this. This feels so strongly. You were supposed to be just another job. Supposed to be just another job. You think You don't think like that anymore? Your soul is one I must collect. There is no way out of it. It is my job as a Reaper. It's a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey. To break all the rules I have so carefully followed until this week. So, why don't you? Then break them. Then break them. If I do, they'll just send someone else. I am easily replaceable. I am one of thousands. I want to know, like, I'd love to see some kind of, like, Casper point of view side to this, like some sort of like offshoot story. I'd love to see where he comes from. Like, did he go through like a little Reaper Academy? Like, it would be very interesting to actually know his world of it. Like, even if it's not necessarily about him, but like about another Reaper or something like that, that was set like through their actual world rather than from the eyes of a mortal. I think that would be very interesting. The world is so potentially huge, and there's so much you could do through it. I have no idea whether developers will take it, if they even will, beyond the DLC that they're working on now, or even what will be in the DLC that they're working on now. But beyond the bet, I think we'll answer some questions. But I still think it would be cool to be able to see, like, they've built such an incredible world. It's like the Divine Speaker. Like, there's so many different like little characters, like offshoots and threads that you could follow, different continents and things like that. Like, they've created such a big world. And it's the same thing with me and Moonflower, like, and like even the in-between. When you set up these worlds, and like they end up getting so big, your word count gets bigger, and it's because you want to spend more time in these worlds. You start thinking of other little things that could link in and tie up, and then in your head you've got this like massive story and world and lore that you'll never actually use, but you've created anyway. And there's so much that you can and could do if you had the time and the endless resources, which none of us do. You're not replaceable to me. But that's not what I'm trying to say exactly. Okay, what is it that you want to tell me then? What I am trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I found myself wanting to be selfish. Because I want more. More from you. More than friendship. Shit. MC is such a fucking goblin. I love gremlin personalities. See, I don't usually play chat sims. I'm not a huge fan of I guess I like following a distinct protagonist in their story through something. But the writing for this is just so funny. I love being able to mercilessly bully him is just so funny, and I'm so drawn to that kind of personality from an MC. Shit. You like me? Are you sure? You want me? You want me so bad? I want you more than I've ever wanted anything before. There is nothing in existence I want more, and it is infuriating. Take what you want then. From the start, you've always told me you take what belongs to you. I like you, Bob. I don't I like you, Bob. I don't know why or how or what to do about it, but I like you very much. Angers me how much I can't hate you. Dear gods above, there is nothing more embarrassing than this is the most embarrassing things I have ever done. Do not perceive me. I want to perceive you. Aww. I know someone who doesn't like being perceived. I should. But instead you've done this to me. You've ruined me completely. Anyway, cool. Now that now that's all said and done, I'm going to go. Time for a long cold shower. Ooh, someone's gotten himself a little hot and bothered. Wow, you really said all that and then left? Come back. You don't need to be so shy. He's gone for a shower. I am not being shy. Yes, you are. Sounds like something a shy person would say. You'll find I am actually quite forward. A shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires. I'd still call you shy. So you desire me? That should be obvious to you. Well, you do need a cold shower now. That is unrelated. I don't believe you in the slightest. I must wash my hair, that's all. I'm glad I have that effect on you. I can just imagine the smirk on your face. I really need a gremlin. Really. You are a wicked man, mortal. By the way, since it's somewhat topical, do you ever cut your hair? You don't like my hair? No, I absolutely do. I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. I was just curious. It's very long. It must have taken you a long time to grow. I don't. There is no need for me to cut it anyway. It really suits you. I can't imagine you with short hair. The long hair is kind of iconic. I agree. You'll just keep growing it then? No. But you just said, my hair does not grow like mortals. It has simply always been this way. So if someone attacked you with scissors, it wouldn't grow back? Do you plan to attack me with scissors? Ooh, better watch your back, Grim. As fun as it would be to see you with shorter hair, no. Ooh, better watch your back. Ugh. I'm kidding, silly. I wouldn't do that to anyone. If you did, I would simply have to pluck each hair from your head. Jesus. One by one. Oh yeah, and then you follow that up with a cute little emoji? Jesus. Terrifying. How do you feel about hair dye? No. No hair dye. You feel no about hair dye? My hair is beautiful and pristine, and I wish to keep it that way. Still think you'd rock the black hair. Better return this hair dye then. I think I kept the receipt. Just kidding. Hee hee. Wait a second. You were born with hair that long? What? Can't imagine a baby with hair like yours. You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained. I wasn't born. I was never a baby or a child. I want to see a little baby Grim. He'd be so cute. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I have always looked the way I do now. He just spawned. That's a little sad. But what about before you were a Reaper? I don't think there was a before. There was not a before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It's classified, even from me. All I know is that we were created somehow, then given our job. That is why I seem to live for my job. I literally do. Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories. Is it not that souls like the MCs are rare, it's just that they're Reaper souls? I could not guess. I suppose it's possible. I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I am not totally artificially created, I think. So what happens if you want to quit? I would probably be forcefully terminated. That doesn't sound healthy. Sounds like erased from existence to me. No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I'm going to go wash mine now. Still need that cold shower, huh? I will talk to you later, sunshine. Thanks for answering my confession with how about a haircut, by the way. Oh yeah, sorry. Whoops! Tomorrow, Bob. That sounds very threatening. The last day of our bet. Good night. Until tomorrow, Casper. I keep wanting to call him Caspy, and then I cannot. Because it's a screen name. Until tomorrow. The 6th day. Oh, okay. So we are at... Let's save this. I have to save it out at a pivotal moment there. Okay. So we are at the final we are at the final day of the game now, and we are at 2 hours and 37 minutes. Is YouTube still working? Here it is. So far I've done 2 days, 2 days, and 2 days. Should day 7 be its own shorter stream at a future date, or should we finish today? I'm thinking probably just keep going now. But for anyone who is watching, is 3 hours of listening to me babble enough, or should we keep going? I am very curious to see what ending we'll get. I think I will keep going. Oh no, 5 a.m. Yeah, okay. Okay, I do, yeah. So with, yeah, time zones, that's a good point. So I think maybe I will end it here, and then I will pick it up again next week with day 7. So did I save that? I believe I did. I have a pigeon brain. As soon as I stop doing something, I forget. Okay, yeah. So I think nearly 3 hours is a decent length for a stream anyway. So I will end that here, and I will pick up again for the very last day, and we will see what ending we got sometime next week. And so from there, oops, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted barred screen. I had to cancel last Saturday for Start Again due to an appointment, but on Saturday at 10 a.m. I will be streaming more of Start Again, which is also by this same studio. 2.5 Studios makes incredible games, and I will eventually play all of them. I also have one last route of Amelie, which I will maybe because day 7 will be a little bit shorter, I'll pivot back over to Amelie and do the rest of that. So we'll see how we go there. But on Saturday, I will be streaming more of Start Again. You can watch the first part of that on my YouTube from back in January, from when I did my Storytellers streaming. And next week or whenever I can. I've been trying to do streaming a little bit more, but I do also have a lot of work to do. Games don't make themselves, unfortunately. I have a lot of writing to do with the In-Between and the Moonflower DLC. But let me know what you'd like to see me play as well. We're going to finish off A Date with Death, finish off A Date with Death, finish off Amelie, continue with more Start Again and Disco Elysium. But what would you like to see me play? Other visual novels, other RPG, or whether they be free or paid. Paid can be a little bit difficult for me because the Australian dollar kind of sucks. So, and if you like my streams, if you like my recordings or my covers, please consider following on my Twitch or my YouTube. I have a Discord for my studio, which my channel is nestled into. Also, Twitters. Check out all the games. A Date with Death is a free game with some paid DLCs. So you should definitely check it out. Select some options that I haven't done. And if you'd like to help me keep affording to be able to do, like, buy games and play things, I do have some links in the descriptions and things for I've set up a new throne, and I've also got Ko-fi and Streamlabs donation links there as well. Everything helps, especially if I can keep affording to buy games and licenses and things like that, then I can bring you more stuff. But hopefully you enjoy the streams and you'll be back for the next ones. So I do apologize for time zones. Sadly, I am like 8 to 15 hours ahead of the rest of the rest of the world. So it's currently almost 1 p.m. for me. If you are in the nighttime, a very good night to you. I hope you sleep well. I'm sorry for keeping you up. And thank you for joining. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.